What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gundam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the high-grade Gundam Calibarn from Gundam The Witch from Mercury. After losing against the Lefrith for being the flagship mobile suit due to its safety risks for maximizing performance, this monster was confiscated and sealed away by the Space Assembly League before being reawakened 21 years later to fight against Quiet Zero. Being the most expensive high-grade G-Witch kit thus far at 2,000 yen, you get 8 runners, one of them being the rainbow in-mold parts and an elaborate sticker sheet with a clear sprueless base. And a lot of the runners are quite large in size, leading to a higher content count. The build itself, despite utilizing all new parts, is very reminiscent of the aerial builds, with similar structure, build elements, and difficulty. Although this is the most hand-holding of the JNT head designs, since its predominantly white color palette and clever gate placement minimizes the issues of nub marks and reduces the cleanup time. Couple that with the simple build difficulty and you'll have yourself one of the smoothest, most beginner-friendly, and arguably most enjoyable kits to put together from the high-grade G-Witch line. From a quick snap assembly, the high-grade Gundam Calibarn demonstrates the definition of simple and effective. The white color scheme with warm colors sparsely and evenly used contributes to the uneasy aura created by the harsher edges and unrefined silhouette, while the grey internals that peek out of the armor panels give it a more prototype, unfinished feeling that is complemented by the rich amount of surface detail, effectively giving it a rougher and more mechanical visual. The Rainbow V-fin might be splitting opinions though, because I'm definitely in the black antenna camp, as I feel like that suits the design better. Stickers are used on enhancing the head sensors and eyes, and supplementing the sensors on the forearms and either the black backdrop or iridescent patterns under the clear black shell units, since they're just white underneath, looking like this if you decide to forego all the stickers, which isn't that bad at all. Though because of their paler hues, there's a noticeable difference between their shine and gradient effects and those of the in-mold parts, especially prominent in the chest since that sticker fills in for the lower detail. Weirdly enough, the Calibarn also has alternate eye options in the form of pink eyes, without any canon explanation for them. I guess it does make the kit look more monstrous though. As for touch-ups, while the kit has nailed down the colors, you might want to tend to the seam lines on the rear of the head and calves, as well as the grey butt piece and backpack boosters. Moreover, besides panel lining to bring out the surface detail and fill in the recesses, painting in the grey vents on the backpack boosters and the tops of the feet will be necessary for 100% accuracy. As it stands though, the high-grade Gundam Calibarn definitely has one of the strongest visual presentations straight out of the box, absolutely not far behind the high-grade Gundam Lefrith. Articulation starts with an L-shaped double ball-jointed head with the lack of a collar allowing it to move very freely. The shoulder sockets are ball-jointed, while the shoulders themselves can roll and rotate all the way, and the armor piece can move for the arm to call the teacher. There's a bicep swivel, single-jointed elbows, and ball-jointed wrists. The abs can pull off flexible crunches, while the waist can rotate a full 360. Meanwhile, the front, side, and rear skirts can move for the legs to merely kick forward and perform full side splits. The thighs can swivel slightly, the knees are double jointed, while the feet are clipped with ball jointed ankle armor and toes, and pegged heels. Finally, the rear boosters are ball jointed. Articulation of the Calibarn is definitely flexible, with the solid structure minimizing any worries, though the rear skirt block is quite the limitation for leg movement. The Calibarn's loadout is fairly minimal, starting with the standard holding hands and the beam sabers on its back, usable with the blue SB9 beams, though its main weapon is more intriguing, that being the variable rod rifle. It's shaped like a broom and features stickers for the active or inactive barrel, underslung scope, and the detail of the inner stalk and quadra thrusters that can open on a double hinge and extend outwards, which may be a bit irksome due to the anime depicting all of the energy details in a cyan instead of a straight green. Apart from that and the 2 adjustable handles, the rifle is supported with an attachment arm, which features various ball joints and swivels as well as a middle bend. Though the arm is a bit finicky to get used to, especially for posing, it is damn solid to use, so no weight issues would occur. From the events of the final episode, the Calibarn is bestowed with the aerial rebuild's Escutcheon, except being primarily in white instead. Featuring stickers for the scope of the middle piece and whites on the grey bits, it can be mounted on the arm as a shield, used as the 11-bit staves after separated from the brace, or attached onto the shoulders, forearms, hips, backpack, and back skirt for the bit-on form, which I'll admit does work in buffing it up. I should also mention that since it works the same as the aerial rebuild's Escutcheon, they share the same pros and cons and connection mechanisms, which allows for cross-compatibility and expands customization potential to some extent. Lastly, the Calibarn's toes and heels can flip down for its high maneuverability mode. They're not much of a visual change, though it would provide a more streamlined silhouette when displayed atop the provided action base. Whatever you think of the story of G-Witch or the Calibarn's fight scenes, the kit of the monster is by all means one of the top ones within the line. The unique motif, simple gimmicks, and rainbow shell units being the biggest draws to it, while the Escutcheon being a neat topping to enhance the already terrific aesthetics or unique loadout. That being said, beyond the beginner-friendly build, flexible articulation, and sturdy structure, the Gundam Calibarn doesn't offer much else. So if its looks or gimmicks don't seize your interest, there's nothing much it could do about that. However, the Calibarn doesn't need a pretentious feature set or bombastic gimmicks, or even recency bias for that matter. Instead, its witch-like motif and well-executed simplicity are the very reasons I will strongly recommend it. And that's all for me. Thank you for watching, drop a like and comment if you did enjoy the video, subscribe for more content like this, and feel free to follow me on social media with the links down below. That said, take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out guys, bye bye.